At Columbus this year, 6 home runs, 20 runs batted in, and as John mentioned, had an outstanding spring. Right-handed batter, swinging away, and there's a high fly ball to deep left center field, way back at the wall. Gone! 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 On his first major league pitch, Marcus Thames hits a home run off Randy Johnson, and the Yankees lead it 2-0. Who knew?
If you ever configure this game of baseball, would you please come forth? Marcus Thames hitting in the 220s for Columbus becomes an instant hero.
And courts one into deep center field. Andrew on the run, still going. Well, that's the way the year starts. Matsui had 33 home runs last year in Japan. Hits the first pitch he sees in the major leagues right out of the ballpark. And no mulligans.
No. The pitch swung on and hit in the air to deep left center field. That ball is going to gone into the monster seats. Andy Phillips, first at bat, a 2-run home run over the green monster into the monster seats. And the Yankees trail 11-4.
Here's a swing and a shot deep to left, and Adam Wainwright has just hit his first big league home run. Holy mackerel. He really blasted that thing. The first pitch to him by the left-hander, and I mean, he knocked about 4 seats out of the left field bleachers. Woo!
There's very little wrong with what he's accomplished in the minors this year. If you combine the AA numbers with the AAA numbers, he's hitting around 380.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. You deserve to see what you can do in the big leagues with those numbers.
Wow, his first big league swing is going to be a grand slam home run.
Now there's one we'll have to research. First pitch in the big leagues is hit for a grand slam. There's got to be a question whether that's ever happened before.
Debut, and he drives one to right center field. Moss is back at the bullpen. Oh my! Major league debut and a home run as a pinch hitter from Mark Saccomanno.
You're setting the bar awfully high there, Mark.
Here is Daniel Nava, who was called up today from AAA Pawtucket. Hit .294 with 8 homers, 38 runs batted in. He was a former team manager at Santa Clara out of Northern California, undrafted, and played collegiately there. But a part of a great story is Daniel Nava. Bases loaded, nobody out, and there's a drive hit deep to right field, way back, and it is gone into the Red Sox bullpen. How about that? A grand slam homer for Daniel Nava in his first major league at-bat.
You have got to be kidding me.
Wow.
The long-awaited first major league at-bat. First pitch swinging, Arencibia, left field, back to the wall, and gone! Home run! J.P. Arencibia! First major league at-bat, first major league hit, and it's a home run for Arencibia.
First major league pitch. Holy moly.
How about it? He had 31 of them in AAA Las Vegas. Add another to the total. The first Blue Jay to do that as mother Irene Arencibia on her feet. And why wouldn't you be? Look at this! Heading for the bullpen! See you later! The ultimate first big league at bat.
That is officially the coolest thing I've seen this year.
So Marte ready to face his first pitch in the big leagues, and he drives it deep to left center field. This ball is way back, and it is gone. The first pitch Starling Marte sees in the major leagues It's 1-0 Pirates.
My goodness gracious. It's unbelievable. How about that?
Drive to left field. This is back. This is gone. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
What a moment for Eddie Rosario. His first big league swing.
I think Cub fans are excited about Willson Contreras. I mean, he's probably having enough trouble just keeping his heart rate down, and then he gets a standing ovation from 40,000 people. That's a goosebump kind of moment here before his first ever big league at bat. High and deep to center field, and it is gone! Can you believe it? What a scene and what a moment for Willson Contreras, homering in his first major league at bat. Got a standing ovation before the at bat and a curtain call after.
A moment a young man has been living for his entire life. Granted, Akil Baddoo just 22 years young, but as a Rule 5 pick who said it was surreal to be chosen by the Tigers and then to make this team. As many challenges as he had in front of him. And A.J. Hinch tried to make him as comfortable as possible, and you couldn't do it. First pitch swinging. Deep left field. Way back. Storybook home run.
How about that, Shep? You know, I saw Eddie Rosario do that for the Twins in his very first at-bat. And Akil Baddoo, he did it just like you scripted it.
Yeah, you know, swing and miss is always a big thing for young hitters.
Oh, did you?
Let's go.
How about that? First
big league at bat. Let's take it to the house.
Is that a spark?
Hey, that's a big spark.
That's the spark?
That's exactly what we're talking about.
114.3 off the bat.
Sometimes you got to think outside the box, fellas.
That's the spark you were talking about, Dana
That
Brown.
is the spark.
Dana Brown, you call the guy up today.
Yes.
And on the first pitch, he hits one in the seats. Are you kidding me?